the birth of Frankenstein from the belly of Tambora's eruption. The eruption of Mount Tambora in 1815 was one of the most powerful volcanic events in recorded history, and its far-reaching consequences extended well beyond the immediate devastation in the Indonesian archipelago. The eruption released massive amounts of ash and sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, disrupting global weather patterns and leading to what became known as the Year Without a Summer in 1816. This period of extreme atmospheric anomalies not only caused widespread crop failures and famine, but also left an indelible mark on literature and culture. One of the most notable examples of its influence is Mary Shelley's seminal novel Frankenstein, or The Modern Prometheus. The eerie conditions and atmospheric gloom of 1816 directly contributed to the novel's creation and shaped its themes and tone. The Year Without a Summer brought unseasonable cold, incessant rain and darkened skies to much of the northern hemisphere. In Europe, this led to social unrest, food shortages, and a pervasive sense of unease. Against this backdrop, Mary Shelley, her husband Percy Bysshe Shelley, Lord Byron and other companions gathered at the Villa d'Oate near Lake Geneva in Switzerland in the summer of 1816. The relentless rain and chill confined the group indoors, prompting them to entertain themselves with storytelling and literary pursuits. It was during this time that Lord Byron proposed a challenge. Each person was to write a ghost story, and this challenge ultimately led Mary Shelley to conceive the idea for Frankenstein. The volcanic eruption's influence on the novel can be seen in several key aspects. Firstly, the bleak and foreboding weather that permeates Frankenstein mirrors the actual atmospheric conditions of 1816. The novel's settings, from the icy Arctic wasteland to the stormy Swiss Alps, are imbued with a sense of desolation and sublime terror, reflecting the real-world impact of the Tambora eruption. The gloomy weather that confined Mary Shelley and her companions indoors also heightened the gothic atmosphere in which the novel's story took shape, lending Frankenstein its enduring aura of dread and unease. The themes of scientific ambition and unintended consequences in Frankenstein resonate with the disruptive effects of the Tambora eruption. The eruption serves as a stark reminder of nature's power to overturn human expectations and control. Similarly, Victor Frankenstein's attempts to master life and death through science ultimately results in catastrophic consequences as his creation spirals beyond his control. The sense of vulnerability and helplessness experienced by those living through the Year Without a Summer finds a parallel in Victor's inability to contain the monster that he brought to life. The Tambora eruption's influence on Frankenstein is also evident in the novel's exploration of isolation and alienation. The dismal weather of 1816 heightened feelings of loneliness and introspection, conditions that Mary Shelley likely channeled to her depiction of both Victor Frankenstein and his creature. The creature's profound isolation and longing for connection, as well as Victor's self-imposed solitude during his obsessive experiments, reflect the emotional and psychological toll of being cut off from the natural rhythms of life, much like the disruptions caused by the Mount Tambora eruption. In addition to influencing the tone and themes of Frankenstein, the eruption of Mount Tambora also underscores the interconnectedness of natural events and human creativity. The global atmospheric disturbances of 1816 were a direct result of the eruption of Mount Tambora, yet they set the stage for a literary masterpiece that continues to resonate with readers more than 2 centuries later. Mary Shelley's ability to weave the atmospheric gloom and existential questions of her time into a narrative of scientific hubris and moral responsibility demonstrates the profound ways in which historical events can shape art and literature. The eruption of Mount Tambora in 1815 and the ensuing year without a summer played a pivotal role in the creation of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. The extreme weather conditions and the sense of unease they fostered provided the perfect backdrop for the novel's gothic tone and themes of isolation, ambition, and the consequences of human endeavour. Shelley's work stands as a testament to the enduring power of literature to capture the essence of historical moments and transform them into timeless reflections on the human condition.